How's everyone doing? Good to see you. So I have enough people starting that are beginners and at the beginning level that I am going to stick what I'll do is a set of 3 different meditations for the next like month to 6 weeks in rotation. So you've done the hourglass one or not, and now I'm going to do one where what happens is when you're trying to do the basic chakra meditation, which is the right to the left, spinning them opposite directions to line them all up in a row so you get this kind of thing going. It happened to me too. 6 months it took for me to get above here. What I did is I turned the blue one into a red light and made it a radio tower and just left it and just thought I'll just put it out there that here's where I am. And that's okay. Part of it is time, that you take so much time to do that you're exhausted by the time you get to here. So one of the remedies for that, I've been mostly just exposed to it, is the point is that we're centering in the heart. So you do the ones through the heart and then you start up here and come down to the heart. It's Steve Noble is the guy that I've experienced that with. Really? I just let you in. Just lay down, we're meditating. Anyway, here we go. So I'll try to be quick. I mean, from the standpoint of no matter what I do, it's 30 minutes when I'm teaching. But really, when you spin these yourself, there's no reason why you can't do it in 15, 20 minutes. Yeah? All right. Just lay down. All right, so we're going to just center ourselves, get comfortable. Lay down, sit down. I'm doing this so, I'm on the camera, but like I said, I usually lay down and do some slightly gentle chiropractic yoga while I do this. You can sit in a chair, whatever you want. All right, so just kind of relax and take a couple of deep breaths, however that feels to you, and be here with us. And we are going to start in the basement with the red color. It is a color that sinks. The frequency of red light drops, and that's why red is used to mean so many things like stop and connecting to the earth, because in the middle of the earth is a ball of pyrite that spins at its own rate in a thing of red hot lava. So we're going to think about that red hot lava in the middle of the earth with the pyrite floating, and we're going to attach ourselves to it by spinning a red ball and taking a little filament off that red ball, because it's in the crux of your pelvis, down through your right hip, through your knee, your right foot, and down into that hot lava. It's 3,000 miles down, and boom, you're there. Just dip your energy in the hot lava, come back up to your left foot, bring that saturated light up to your knee, your hip, and back into the spinning. You have just anchored yourself to the earth. Feel how good and safe that is. That is how we reach up and out. You go down first. Spinning the red ball, everything is groovy. Just let it be. Orange. It's in your belly. It's your joy, your fun, your playfulness, your childlike nature. Spin it counterclockwise because it's magnetic and feminine. Take a nice orange color. I still like the current lava coming out of Iceland is very orange, so that's my favorite orange right now. There's some beautiful flowers. Pick an orange in your world. Take the pigment from that, spin it to the left, counterclockwise, size it about like you did the other one. Everything is the same size now in this one. And it's like a little machine, 2 counterclockwise spinning balls. And what happens? A little bit of energy starts to spin between them. Now I'm facing you, so don't look at my hands. Do it in your brain. Bottom one goes to the right, top one goes to the left. And now you've got a crazy 8 pattern, a little racetrack you can set. Now just look at that thing and bring it to a beautiful level where it has room to brighten and room to fade, but it's right balanced in the middle in terms of tempo, translucence, and what's the third thing? I don't know. Sometimes I talk too much. Leave that, go to the yellow. Right here in between your ribs, your solar powerhouse. Yellow spins to the right because it's electric and masculine. Mine's starting out really tight and fast. And I kind of love it. Kind of makes sense. We had a solar wind burst yesterday during the day that has stayed even though the pressure has adjusted to it. But I'm going to take that pressure, I'm going to kind of spread it out with adding a little earth to it. I'm going to put some mud in it and let it kind of give it some substance, slow it down a bit. How's your energy center? Is it slow? If it's slow, what are you going to do to speed it up? I would add some wind, maybe some water, get some velocity going. You can even light it on fire if you just want to. Oh, that lightning storm. Just give it a crack of lightning and spin it, take all the energy, but then, align it. We're going for where the other ones were in terms of color, luminosity. The direction is the same as the red. I feel like I'm missing one factor that's just on the tip of my tongue, but it'll come to me. All the same, we have 3 going now. Yellow to the right, orange to the left, red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right. They're balls, they're evenly spaced, they're spinning equally. Now ride it through yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, orange, red, orange, and just let it go. Let it find its own tempo. You got a little conveyor belt of contrary motion with light spinning in a crazy 8 pattern around it. That's your light body. Just enjoy it. Your electrical system is clearing and resetting so you can process what comes at you and have a great day. All right, last one from this side. We're going to come up to the heart, the green. Picture a green heart in front of you. Now turn it into a ball and spin it to the left. Counterclockwise green spinning ball. In many diagrams, that green one is much bigger than the others. I like these in alignment, but since we are using it as the center, you might go by that today. But where is your green ball today? Is it crumpled and stiff? If that's the case, I would say put it in the river. Just grab it, just throw it in the river for a while, let it float around, let it stretch out in the moisture, and bring it back to yourself. Now spin it with some wind and allow it to just sort of shake off and get kind of rumply and whatever. And now we're going to give it a little haircut. We're going to take a little imaginary knife and go to the edge of this counterclockwise spinning green ball and just cut off the split ends. Give it a little haircut. There is your love. All the things you love and thanks. That is what 5D is. People want to make it more complicated. And when you climb yourself to this place of a green spinning ball with a yellow to the right, orange to the left, red to the right, orange to the left, yellow to the right, green to the left. You've got 4 balls and a racetrack. Nothing ever crashes on this racetrack at all. Just they settle themselves. Now you have a direct line between the earth and your heart. And no matter what we think we love in the outside world, it only comes from our love for ourselves. So we're going to take a minute to just think about loving ourselves and the best part of ourselves. What do we like most about ourselves? Just say it to yourself in your mind. And just leave that. It's like a little arch, even though it's a line as far as the ground to your heart. But it's all 4 balls, just yours, processing, feeling good, ready for the day. All right, leave that there. We're gonna go up above your head. There's really, a reason to connect with an 8th zone up here. It's something that kind of has to open on its own, but let's just acknowledge it. And I'm not even gonna let it spin. We're just gonna try to see the edges of it a little bit, like looking up the bottom of a chute. And then it's white. That's all I'm going to say about mine. I actually feel like the chute doors turned into angel wings. And I got like this big white bird angel above me just kind of floating. So that's different. I don't usually just jump up to that level, but that's fun. What do you see up there? All right, come down more right on top of your head, the bird's nest, so to speak. You got a purple. You don't really have to size it to your body chakras. These are higher dimensional chakras, and they're really smaller. So size-wise, they're all going to match, but you can pick a master size for them that's different. But mine is much smaller than the ones down below. So it's spinning to the right, and it's purple. Mine was spinning the wrong way too. So, you know, whenever I say something and yours is doing the opposite, just gently correct it and make sure you're doing it like a clock facing you. The clock, as it moves, is clockwise, and that's the way the right masculine ones go, which is what we're on in the purple above your head. It is your higher self, and it is also where you connect with your spirit guides, your deceased loved ones, you know, good and bad visitors alike to your higher self. So it's someplace you want to keep safe and pure. Spinning to the right, purple, is yours coming in clearly. What color purple do you have? Is it more lavender? Is it more eggplant? Get the tempo. I'm kind of been wobbling a little bit tempo-wise, but all right, leave it there. You're gonna go down to your third eye. It's really in the middle of your head, but we like to picture it on our forehead. It's dark blue. It represents twilight, that zone between daylight and the universe. So let's take a ride there. We're gonna get in a little tiny blue ball by turning it into a pod. It's still spinning to the left around us, but we're gonna open it up and jump in and close it, and now we're inside the blue circles spinning to the left. And now we're gonna point ourselves towards the sky and take off in a rocket of our own free energy deal, and go all the way up to where the blue sky is below us and the blackness is above us, and here we are in the dark blue. And now we're just gonna take a little trip around the planet. You can see the continents, you can see the oceans and the clouds. You're halfway there, now you're going all the way to the other side. Traveling through the blue, you can see stars going by like on Star Trek when they fly through the sky, and below you, you see like what people see from spaceships. It's free. Your arms are put out beside you like you're flying, even though you know this blue ship is carrying you. And you get back to above your house, and you take a nosedive down like a falcon going 700 miles an hour, just right down into your body again, and there you are. You have scooped up some of the most beautiful blue to help your imagination, to help your ability to see things in your mind and start to distinguish what is divine, what comes from you, and what is trash that you shouldn't let in. It's not that hard. But making sure you're in a safe place to open your third eye is kind of the start of it. All right, so we've got a purple to the left on top, a dark blue in your forehead. Now you've got a crazy eight, a tight crazy eight going between those two. Whoa, right? This is exciting. I haven't done any of this particular pattern for a while, so it's like discovery for me. But you know, I can really feel the hourglass going, except that the top and the bottom are going opposite directions in this case. But I'm going to stop that image because that's not what we're doing. We're doing balls that the top one goes to the right, the bottom one goes to the left, and it's three-dimensional, but there's definitely a two-dimensional direction to it. Get your third eye and your higher self synced by picturing this racetrack of eggplant, lavender, purple to the right, dark blue to the left. Contrary motion, one flow. All right, leave that. Now, my favorite place, right here on your Adam's apple, is a sky blue ball. It spins to the right. It is your voice. It is your communication skills, and it is your truth. It is a water element chakra as it flows, and it reveals the truth. And there's always a gap between what you say and the truth. And in working with the chakra, our aim is to close that gap a little. So what is the gap? Don't even think about what it is, just see it. It's a black space between the truth and what you express. Just take that black space and make it smaller. Just bring those two like halfway towards each other. That's huge. Does that feel okay? And then just drop it. Back to the sky blue ball. My favorite exercise for this is to be in the middle of a snow globe, laying down with the sky blue around you, the whole, from, you know, you can see the whole half dome of sky, clear blue, nothing else in the world because it's your snow globe. And you spin it to the right, hard around you. You're still, but the thing is spinning around you, kind of like in the other blue spaceship, except you're flat on the ground. All that luminescent sky blue around you. Now, in the movie Ghostbusters, they have those machines that suck in the ghosts. You're gonna put one of those under your neck or behind your neck, and when you hit the switch, the snow globe that spins to the right is just gonna tornado into that box. Here we go. You're in the snow globe, it's spinning blue, you've got the box, you hit the foot switch. You've got the whole sky right in your blue chakra. Feel the density and how nice it catches the wind with that kind of light in it. The particles are even and throbbing, connected by their pressure themselves. Feels really good. Now we've got 3. Let's start at the top with the purple, spinning to the right, dark blue to the left, light blue to right, and dark blue to the left, and purple to the right. Purple, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark blue, light blue. Come on, 3. Spin that thing 3. Does it make you think of a double helix or something, you know, spiraling that is like a ladder? I'm gonna drop that. We're working with balls here. But light blue to the right, dark blue to the left, purple on top. Simple. Make it smaller. I feel like mine's too big. I'm gonna just shrink it down 2 sizes, and here we go. Just see it. Purple, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark blue, light blue, purple, dark blue, light blue. And then just, you got that nice threesome that just floats on its own. And there it is. It's just right in front of you, and it is you. Feels good. Here we go. Last one. Green to the left. Back to the heart. It's already there. You already did it. You're just connecting these 3 to that. But we're just going to spin the heart from the standpoint of the upper chakras. This one feels smaller. We're going to join it. It feels like a darker green to me too. But just let yourself look and see and tell yourself, well, what's there? And then you add earth, water, fire, and air, wind, to it to balance it. I'm just going to let myself have 2 hearts, an inner disc and an outer disc, that are both spinning to the left. Kind of like the inside of it is fortified. It comes down from the top. I'm just going to lay them over each other. You put your heart together how you want, but we basically, you know, built one from below, and now we built it from above, and you got to do this. So what happens when you do that? Spin it to the left. Now connect it to the upper thing. We've got the purple on top, the dark blue spinning to the left, the light blue spinning to the right, and the green spinning to the left. Green spinning to the left, light blue to the right, dark blue to the left, purple to the right. Now you're going to take half steps on every color I say, and I won't say the direction except the first one, just, alternate. Purple to the right, dark blue, light blue, green, light blue, dark blue, purple, dark blue, light blue, green, green, light blue, dark blue, purple. So what I'm saying is what you need to say to yourself when you're trying to do it. But, in a way, what we've just set up is this big horizontal whoosh through us. A lot of the time the circle pictures that we do around ourselves go this way, and right now with the way we set this table, we're going this way with the energy, an axis of right through the middle. Oh man, I'm at that lovely point where my legs have fallen asleep, and I did get a quick one in. We should take a minute, because the truth is these are just warm-up exercises. The way to 5D is through the heart. We have just tied our lower and our higher selves to our heart. So let's close with this. You picture a giant circle, flat, spinning through your middle. Whoops, sorry, that one's the wrong way, but to the right, on your right side. But let it, cover halfway over your chest and go out beyond, a foot beyond your arm. That's how big it is. So set that, and it's flat. It's hard for me to make it flat because I usually do the other way. So this one's new. All right, so then we have another, drop that. We have another flat circle going around us from the left, going left. Oh, that's right, but they're both going away from you. Flat, on the flat surface this way. I can't help it, they're together already. The point is you're gonna cross them in the middle. Got a little Venn diagram of energy going. Just let those find each other. Don't think about it too hard. What you see is kind of weird, different, but what you do is you put your perspective up on top, looking from the North Pole of yourself down on it. So look down from yourself, from the top of your head, and look down on your chest, spinning these two flat circles around each other. Now let them cross. Like adding a cement support to your prana tube. And cement isn't the right image at all, but that's how strong it is all I mean to say. All right, stay with that. You're up on top of it and you're looking down at two circles that have crossed. Now go in to look at their crossing so closely that you can make them exactly the same speed. Back out, and what you're looking for is that where they cross, they cancel each other, and the space where they cross is quiet, completely still, with all this wind around it. It's truly the eye of the hurricane. Just picture that point in the middle of your body where that is. That's your still point, that's your 0 point. That is your entrance to the astral plane, and that is your connection to the neural network of God. You're tuned up and ready to put some intentions out to the world. I'm going to let you do that by yourself, and then slowly get back to your day and have patience, love, and gratitude, and everything will go so much better. Peace.